People, one devotion, red, gold and green to the world. Do you know what, yeah, I need to show you something before anything. Look at this, beautiful, man. I can't even capture it, to be fair. Can't even capture it, but it's absolutely beautiful, man. I might only need to change my lens and thing, you know what I mean? But that there is what you call beautiful. Anyway, without further ado, oops, never done this before, not on camera anyway, but yeah, there we are. Without further ado, like I'm saying, I hope everybody's good. It's been a while. So yeah, but guess what? I wanted to check in because it's nearly my Locaversary, which basically means your anniversary from when you started your locks. I started my locks on the 20th of August, so now we're talking, what, it's the 15th now. The 20th of August. Zilla, Charles, obviously the sibling. I've been back and forth for so long with this whole change, and I was like, do you know what, I'm just gonna do it. And gifted by her grace, her hands, I was able to get my locks set. I've been back and forth for years. My sisters, obviously, Ras had her locks for about 11 years. My nieces, they got their locks. Relatives with locks, you know, obviously Jamaican heritage, so very much aligned with the whole Rastafarian culture. But it was just such a big step for me, a big stage, a big step up, big change in all fairness. But I decided to go through with it. I was back and forth with, you know, Skrilla, Marcus, Mans, because they've got locks, and they was like, hey, I'll just go through it. After I got them set, I was like, boom, I might get them reset again. The loctician said, no, you're good. And I ended up staying with it, you know. First and foremost, I think one of the biggest challenges that I had was just aesthetically looking a lot different. I'm used to having my hair long, I'm used to having my hair neat, I'm used to looking clean. Excuse me, anybody that knows me will know that I like to look good. I like to be step out sharp, do you know what I mean? Because when I was growing up, all my uncles look sharp, all my cousins look sharp. The hair was always, that's predominantly short but sharp. So I had always had this idea in my head that I needed to be a man that looked good, dressed okay, and you smell sweet. If you step out your house, you never know who you're going to meet, so it's always good to have that about yourself. However, when I transitioned and got my dreadlocks, I felt like I was no longer clean anymore. And I know there's this old narrative of men with locks, or individuals with locks, men or women with locks, are very rough. They are what's the word now, they're very feral, wild kind of looking, and that really got to me. And for so long, I'm going to be honest, I thought, do you know what, which girl's going to look at me, which woman is going to look at me, because I'm looking like a different Don now, do you know what I mean? And that was a massive part of my journey for me. It was a thing of how other people saw me, in a professional sense, in an image sense, in a vanity sense. I do think an element of vanity is important, not in a way where you're always, you know, on your phone, preening yourself, checking this, checking that, selfie this. No, I don't mean in that essence. I mean in the essence where you have got, again, like I said, a value for your own self-image, and you treasure that, you guard that. That's what I had. But through that journey I realised that I didn't actually have a lot of self-love, because I was always, not always, I just think I was very much more concerned with what people thought of me, and that would gratify what I thought of myself. That's what I'm trying to say. So I got used to not hearing, oh yeah, looks nice. This time, oh, who did that, Zilla? Yeah, that looks sick. I got very used to that very quickly. My bad, had a little issue with the tech, but yeah, that was just another thing, like the whole being like acknowledged differently was a big issue for me. And I think what all of that taught me is a lot about self-love. And it sounds deep, it ain't, it's just real talk, because when you're looking for something outside of you to make you feel good, or justify you, or to acknowledge you, or to respect you, you can get too used to that, and you can lose the essence of yourself that you need to tell yourself those things when you just go through everyday life. It doesn't have to be a case of I feel shit, I know I look good. It's deeper than that. It's about, I am not everything that is a part of that outside, which is, you know, all that instant gratification stuff. It's not healthy. So it really taught me a lot about just I don't know, loving myself a bit more. And I'd implore everybody to not just get lost for that, but to embrace a change within yourself, because once you do, and you're doing it for you, you feel less bound to the opinions and the perspectives of others. That's what I learned anyway. And a few other things, like I shedded my skin. It's like I shedded my skin. It's like, excuse me, ex-caterpillar. It's that ex-caterpillar, I can't even speak. It's the ex-caterpillar kind of mentality that I'm going into this cocoon to have this transition, and I'm going to come out a completely different thing, a completely different organism, a completely different version of myself. That's what this process has been like. I'm talking like I've had locks on my head forever, but it feels like it. So yeah, a few things I've got written down. Be patient, you know. As they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. Trust the process. And when I say trust the process, it's very cliche. I mean literally trust the process, because your hair will change if you get it interlocked, comb coil, regardless. It will shrink, it will puff up, it'll fatten up, then after that it'll drop again. Then you're like, yeah, I've got a retwist ready, and then boom, the retwist is there, and then 2-3 weeks later into your retwist, that's not lasting. So it's like shit, it's just doing its own thing. Trust the process. I'm still trusting mine, so, and it's doing quite well. Ain't done me too bad, to be fair. Listen, this guy is, oh, I'm gonna have to show you one more time. Special kind of vlog this. Listen, if this could only capture the colours, like obviously I don't have my 50mm lens on at the moment, so it's not really capturing it, but gosh, if you could only see what I saw, well, what I see. But yeah, my bad. What else did I write down? Do you know what, yeah, embrace the journey, innit? Like, obviously everybody's a bit different. Like, I chose to, don't know, put myself in a position where I was openly wearing my locks out in a mess, just so that I'd reverse engineer into my mind that, do you know what, it's fine. Like, I don't know, this is you. And there were times I always had a bunny on, but regardless, just embrace it, innit? Because the special thing about that process that I was on about, that that transformation process, that ex-caterpillar process, that kind of, I don't know, the shedding of the skin, it only happens once. Alright, then a snake might shed its skin 1, 2, 3, 4 times, but in terms of the transition, no transition is going to be the same, no transformation is going to be the same, sorry. So that transformation, that might take 1 to 3 years until your locks actually mature and they're set now. Like, you're only really going to experience that once, so embrace it. Because a lot of people, I've watched a lot of videos, they say, oh, do you know what, I wish I actually went through that and experienced it, because I've come out of the other side, and although I love my locks, I don't really love the transformation because I've not really lived it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's getting a bit dark now, I won't stay for long, but yeah, and just learn to love yourself, innit, as I'm saying. Just learn to love yourself, your person, your image, your identity, you. Because as nice as it sounds that people may love you, which I hope they do, in fact people do love you, at the same time you need to be able to love yourself, you know. And that's I don't know, it's a journey that we all embark on until the day that we leave this earth and X, Y and Z. So it's a constant thing, it's not an instant thing, it takes time, but it's a perpetual thing, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, I want to do some shout outs now, I ain't gonna stay. Zilla, 𝐦𝐤𝐬𝐷, man, from the day that I met her properly, certified, you know, energy, you know, insightful, big mood, person who's passionate about her craft, which is hair. And our image, hair, amongst the Afro-Caribbean like community, or amongst black people, is very much our thing, you know, hair. I'm not saying it's not amongst other cultures, but it is with us, because that's how, like, we separate ourselves. If you look at the texture of our hair to other people's hair, it's different, so we embrace it a bit differently, and she was just on it for that. I go there, get crowned, I've had so many styles that are just so elaborate, and she's pulled every single one of them off, and she helped me step in to this realm with my locks, and I couldn't thank her more. I'm grateful that I did it. I'm grateful for her. Shout out Kev, the loctician himself, the man who sets it, retwists it. He's doing a good job. He's a loctician, has been for about 2003, he said, I think. So shout out Kev. If you're from Sheffield, it's City Road. If you're not from Sheffield, it's City Road, Sheffield, S2, purple shop, you can't miss it. And type my sister, man, obviously, the guidance and everything else, the reassurance, her experience. Shout out Marcus, shout out Mans, shout out Skrille, shout out Akil, shout out Charles, Shantae, my cousin, everybody that's just been supporting and just always been encouraging towards the process. It's blurring again. So yeah, I ain't gonna stay. I'm just gonna leave y'all up with a few captions or videos and a few stills, a few snapshots of what my hair looked like from then to now. It's a bit dark, so I might end up doing it again, but I probably won't. I'll probably release it the same way. But yeah, listen, hang tight everybody, hang tight the listeners, all the followers, like, share and subscribe please. We're trying to grow the channel, and yeah, hold it up. One, salute. It's different now, ain't me? It's different now. Last time I remember gonna have my hair like this, out. Jeez. Listen, I got the real nattiness, sis. So yo people, just about to do the first wash. Oh gosh, the shrinkage is gonna be so real. Oh god. Natty man thing. Natty. Rasta man thing.
Look at that, fam. That's absolutely fucked, fam. Come here, fam. It's absolutely mash up.
Yo. Yes, waiting. Yeah, mad thing. Techers. Techniques mad.
Oh gosh, Rasta man. Gonna have to set still, but yo, you know my thing's different. The length sitting right, you know. Yo, sweet in man, sitting right. ACV wash mate. God damn, that water is pop. God damn, that is pop. You know what I mean? Try. There's a baking soda on my head top and on my head back. Everything's running different now. I've had to do it because we've got build up, so. It's not even a year into it. Lock up day, you know what I mean? Look up, kinky twist in it, you know what I mean? Your man and sister do well still.
Real bad man persona, bad man alone can control her. Sorry, your sis got bent over. Pushing my hood tech anaconda. Fall back like Ed Hardy, stay fly, I'm high like.
Wash day. Trying to get it in, man. Have to keep your scalp clean, dog. Keep your scalp clean. What am I flipping? Proper thing now. Proper thing now. Things are happening again now. Length dog! Rastaman thing, boy, yo. Oh, check the techers. Look at the Come on. Different things are happening now. Different things are running. Look at the precision. The precision. The one you call crinkle cut. Understand? Crinkle cut. fucking right. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know I'm fly to you.
Don't fuck me, girl. I'm a sky to you. Also, 10.5 months in. Thickening. ACV wash pen.
Can we talk for a minute? Woo!
Here we are. 5 days away from being a year.